David, it's a blessing because the last time you and I spoke, I said, I really am not done talking with you. And here we are again. The universe has brought us back together.
Right, right. We had a really good conversation last time.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I'm looking at this picture of you.
Yes, sir.
Uh, what what is that? Some Indian
Yes,
artifact.
absolutely it is. It's acoustic, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. White.
It's all about peace, bringing peace. Even you can walk up to your enemy, touch them on the shoulder with a cool stick, and it just says, "Hey, look, I had the courage to come in here and just touch you." So happy day to you.
Wow. Wow. Impressive. Impressive. That's moving. So, hi, Aaron. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the continuation of how you're able to create words years after you took a moment of the now, and it becomes our now. That's not magic. That's a calling.
Wow. Wow. Well, thank you. I mean, I consider it to be really, I'm very lucky. And maybe you feel the same way. If you find the right path for yourself and you say, I've been on this photography journey now for well over 55 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I am more passionate and more excited now about this work, about pictures of time, than I was when I was doing that amazing record album cover and movie poster work, about which I was unbelievably passionate at that time. But it's just, you're really lucky if you find the path for yourself that you just fits who you are.
You're speaking my language. When you talk about paths and journeys, this right here, it tells me so much about you, because you totally understand that what you have is a gift and that you're sharing it with other people.
Right. Right. You just have to do what you have to do. And if you're lucky to find yourself on, like I said, on the right path, and then you do want to share it, and you do want other people to get it. The book Pictures of Time, I really believe, gives a deeper look into life, into how life is put together and how life works. And it's I think, very simple, direct photographs of the everyday world in which we all live, things that are maybe so common and so obvious that we don't even notice them. Yeah. They're like hidden in plain sight. Mm-hmm. But there's so much magic, and I know you get this. There's so much magic in our everyday world for us to see, that's all around us, that takes us deeper into life. Mm-hmm. And all we got to do is look.
You're a silent wolf, aren't you? You love to sit on the edge of the forest and just observe everything. Because, to me, the story is right there in front of us if we take the time to be that silent wolf.
Right, right. I don't know about silent wolf, but it, it's true, and it's amazing. When I go out to photograph now, it's I just feel things speak to me.
Yes.
Like there'll be a tree branch or a person just sitting in a particular way. And I feel like it's an insight into how life works and how life is put together. That's really what the book's about. I would like to talk about how to buy the book.
Please.
The book is called Pictures of Time. It's available on my website, which is picturesoftime.com. And there's a button that takes you right to the Amazon page where you can buy the book. And I think it's really a worthwhile experience.
You put the story of time inside your pictures, and in my daily writing, I write a lot about time, because I think time is something that is calling us to document it, because people aren't doing that. They're on their smartphones, they're taking these digital shots, or they're just sitting there talking to people on the phone, but they're missing time. And it's almost like you're tapping the reader on the shoulder going, hey, there's something you missed. Let me share it with you.
That's well said. And as you pointed out, people are so busy these days, just being on their phones and staying in contact with everybody they're in contact with and all that, to take a moment and sort of feel the connections that we all have in time, I think is really worthwhile.
Do you take transition walks? No, I live in a forest in South Charlotte, North Carolina, and going through this forest every day, I have to have that transition walk.
What do you mean by transition walk?
I believe that we all go through several different mindsets and mood swings, and I think that you have to go for a walk to put it all back together again.
Right. You know, what happens to me, it happens with a camera. And this happened in the commercial work too, that now more than occasionally, pretty often, I get into the zone. And I know you know what I'm talking about, where you just are seeing deeper and feeling deeper. And that in doing the commercial work, I would have those connections with a lot of the artists I photographed. And in the middle, we could be a lot of people in the studio, music playing, a lot going on. But while I'm shooting, there would be a moment where the artist I was photographing or the group and I just were lost in the zone of making pictures. And we knew that something special was happening that everybody else in the studio might feel. They might know that there was magic going on, but we knew that was happening. That's what happens to me now when I take my camera out into the everyday world. It's extraordinary.
A thought that's associated with you is the ordinary world is extraordinary. Do you think that people don't understand what the word ordinary is? They want to be something beyond ordinary and they don't want to be normal. But yet you give this to us in a moment of now.
Well, the moment of now is exactly what you just said. The ordinary world really is extraordinary. You know, we're just one tiny planet in this huge universe, but we are part of that universe, and we can feel that we're part of everything, and everything that's alive and natural is a part of the same thing. And if we feel that, if we see that, it's both humbling and it really takes you deeper.
Are you going to put this on a tour to go around to these different little, art halls and things? Because I mean, a book is one thing, but to be, you would have to kick me in the head to get me to keep moving. Keep moving. Go, 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 dude. Don't stay just at this one picture.
I'm doing my best. I really feel like this is an important story to tell and to share. And I really want to get it out for that reason. I never talked about the commercial work. I never did publicity. I never did interviews because I just wanted those pictures, the album covers and movie posters, to speak for themselves. But with this work, I really feel for the first time in my long life now that I have a real story to tell. And I'm really, really passionate about telling it. And so it's picturesofTime.com.
Do you feel like you're the teacher now?
No, I don't think about that. I'm just a photographer. I'm just a photographer. I just make pictures. My language is photography.
Yeah.
That is really the language that I speak.
Wow. So when you snap that one shot, do you know it's the big one, or do you wait until you can physically hold on to it?
It's always different. Sometimes you're surprised. You go back and study the pictures. Sometimes you just know. You just go, man, that was magic. I was there. It happened. But a lot of the times you're surprised. And I spend hours and hours and weeks and months studying my photo. I learn from my photographs.
Yep.
They teach me about the things that, and I don't always get. A lot of times, the picture doesn't do what I want it to do. And I think about it. I try to figure out what it was that I, missed or could have done differently. And I try to learn.
Wow. You've got to come back to this show anytime in the future. I am not done talking to you yet, David.
All right, man. Well, it's really, really good to talk to you, Arrow. So picturesofTime.com, folks. Thank you. Yeah, I hope we do get a chance to talk again.
Oh, we will. We will. You be brilliant today, okay, sir?
All right. Thank you. You too. Take care.